Well, hello everyone, Nimblebird here, and welcome to yet another one of my unboxing videos. Now today, I think it's gonna be a pretty short video, because, well, we simply have a figure over here. And now, today, we have an absolutely gorgeous looking Doomslayer figure from Doom Eternal. Now I should probably open this thing up a little bit to show you how this looks like. There you go. Now, this box came in today, so I am lucky enough to actually start reviewing it just on the same day as it came here. And yeah, this is how the box looks like all around. I already have a Doom 2016 figure just like this one, the articulated collectible figure from, well, yeah, I already said it's from Doom 2016. And that figure was made by Gaming Heads, and as well as this one. Yeah, so the box, just like the box from Doom 2016's figure, is, well, has this aesthetic of a Slayer's helmet, as you can see right now. And if we take a look at the back of the box, we can see, well, all the moving parts of the Slayer. We can see that this equipment launcher is, well, it can rotate. I believe 360 degrees, well, until it hits a barrier, I guess, or something like this. Then there's the neck, which rotates 20 degrees, the left shoulder and right shoulder, and then the waist rotation. So yeah, it all sounds pretty damn cool, don't it? Underneath the box, there's nothing much really going on, but on top we can see that there is a Doom Eternal logo. Yeah, logo. Anyway, without further ado, let's just open up this box, and it opens up actually right over there. Yep, there you go. After removing the figure out of the box, we can tell that this plastic shield over here is separate from these plastic parts. And also, I know that this figure is pretty old. It's like, what, already 3 years old, basically. At this point, and well, the reason I bought it right now is because of Mighty Doom coming out worldwide, basically, on 21st of March, which is very cool, yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. So yeah, as you can see right here, it's just pretty basic plastic framing, I guess, around this figure to first of all fit in that box that I already moved away, and for protection, I guess. The plastic shielding is on these The plastic shielding is on these little pins over here, so it's pretty easy to remove them right away. And now, let's take a look at this Slayer. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, right off the bat, just by touching the Slayer, I can already tell the big difference in quality between the 2016 version and the Doom Eternal version. It's still got this little, like, glancing all around his armor everywhere, but it also has some very smooth, I guess, finishing touches on such places like the biceps and whatnot. Yeah, so this is awesome. And also, compared to the Doom 2016 version, this one does not have a button that plays music, but instead it has a rotating thingy over here, which I can't really rotate right now because it's pretty stiff. And to be honest, if I had my Doom 2016 figure on me right now, I would compare the size, but I promise to you that this figure is a lot smaller than the Doom 2016 one. Well, you can also see it by my hand. So, like, imagine here's a normal mug, and this is the Slayer's size. Yeah, you will have to use a lot of your imagination when watching my videos. This is how the Slayer looks like from behind. We got all these, like, screws all around his body, I guess. Yep, 4 screws over here that, well, you know, they do stuff, yeah. And now the shoulder cannon, or whatever this thing is called, I don't really remember. This part over here does not move at all, but this one, I believe, it does move around and rotate as well. I just need to kind of unstiff it, I guess. Is that even a word? Yep, there you go. I did the thing. Now, as you can see, the hand cannon is basically, it can move anywhere, basically, until it hits the Slayer's helmet. But you can also move it up or down or whatever and make a complete circle, which is pretty damn cool. And yeah, you can move it up, down, to the sides and stuff, just a tiny bit to the sides, I guess. And then you can just, yeah, rotate it wherever you want it to point at, and yeah, it will just stay there. So that's cool. The head does rotate a little bit without actually, I guess, activating the mechanism. Well, you don't actually activate anything there. Yeah, this clicking sound. So yeah, again, this head does move around a little bit if you don't do this clicking noise thingy. Damn, I'm so bad at this. So yeah, now the torso moves a little bit like this. Whoa. Whoa. Awesome. Now let's take a look at the blade, shall we? Now that I'm talking about the arm blade, actually hands sound a lot chunkier than the head or the torso. Alright, there you go. I moved it up a little for you. And yeah, here's the blade, the arm blade that Doomslayer has. For some reason, it's brown with some blading thing, silvering thing. I don't know how to call it. So basically making it look like it's sharp on the edges over here. So yeah, and this is the blade. And now the disappointing thing is that it doesn't move. This is just a kind of stale piece of decoration on this figure. It would be very cool if you could like extend the blade on your own. Yeah, that would be awesome, really. The right arm moves all the way up to here, which is a little sad, but well, it's this armor piece over here that's blocking the entire rotation. Also, yeah, that's my finger. Hello. Also, the right hand can go all the way back to this point over here. The left hand can go all the way up to this point over here, and all the way back to this point over here. Do note to not extend the hands too far in front or the back, because then it would be pretty hard for the Slayer to stand on one place and balance. Now let's talk a little bit about the details of this figure. So the hands on the Slayer have all these like pretty cool metal pins and parts all around his armor, which I think is pretty damn dope. Yeah, and the reason, by the way, I'm moving straight to the details is because, well, I don't think you really care about how much the head or the torso spin. So yeah, there's that. The armor got all these little lines all around and stuff that basically add just another little layer of detail to this figure, and maybe even a little depth all around here. Depth. I don't know. Let's take another look at the behind of the Slayer. We can see his belt over here with just a few more details on his legs. Here's a spine-like structure on his armor's back. Nice shoulder pads on the right and the left hand. Over here. Now moving to his helmet. His helmet is actually pretty interesting, because you see, if you look underneath the helmet, you will see that there's like a gap over there that kinda looks like this is an actual helmet that's kind of like put on this figure. I don't think you can really see this well because of, well, shadows and whatnot, but if you really buy this figure and take a look underneath the helmet, you will see just some normal green and brownish parts covering the rest that is underneath the helmet. Now, if we look at the bottom of his feet, we will find the Doom logo with the licensed Bethesda Softworks LLC, whatever, all rights reserved, yeah. And basically more info on the product itself, I guess. And yeah, it's made in China, so yeah. And yeah, I don't really know what else to review with this figure. Well, the shoulder cannon moves around, the hands move over here, the torso turns a little bit, the head also does so. Actually, in fact, head only turns like a few, like these clicking sounds, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's the maximum. Now, for my personal opinion, I'm pretty damn happy buying this figure. And also a small announcement for just my channel, I guess. I am going to be playing Mighty Doom when it comes out, and it'll be fun, yeah. Yeah, and I'll be doing so because, well, I've put a post, like community post on my YouTube not so long ago, and yeah, you guys seem to agree to, well, see me play the game for the first time. So yeah, I'm excited with that, and yeah, here's my review of the Doom Eternal's Slayer collectible figure. Also, if you want to buy this figure yourself, you can find both the link to the Bethesda store and the link to this exact product over here down in the description below. So yeah, go check that out. Thank you everyone for watching, I guess, and yeah, have a good day. See ya.